Hey everybody, I hope you've all been well. For anyone who's new, my name is Olivia, and in today's video I'm going to be having a bit of pre-Purim fun and show you how I am wrapping the girl with a pearl earring wrap style with two Israeli Tichels. I've got them in my lap. I'm going to start off by showing you what I've got going on my head, and then I'll show you the beautiful scarves. I have a no-slip headband from Wrapunzel, and this one has the adjustable Velcro on the back. I have a wig cap on. If you want to use a shaper, you are more than welcome to use one of those. I found it works best for me with just a bun and the wig cap to keep everything neat and in place. But you can also use a scrunchie, one of the big huge scrunchies, on a ponytail or a messy bun. All right, now the two scarves I'm using are a sterling Israeli scarf, and this one is in denim blue. It's a nice big scarf, as you know. And then the second scarf is a golden Israeli, and it is in gold. Now I've done a bit of fun, I don't know, accessorizing or modifying words of my golden Israeli scarf by adding a beautiful Sari strip. I saw this one in my collection, and I thought it would be perfect because in the portrait she has a bit of texture or pattern in the scarf in the back. So I thought that this would be perfect for this look. It's not exactly what she has, but it's going to work really well, and it matches, the blue in this matches the denim blue of the first scarf. So that said, let's get wrapping. This particular style, I'm sorry, can be done a lot of different ways, but I found the style that worked, or the way that worked best for me, is by holding the scarf up just by the top triangle, having the top piece here be the part with no trimming, and then the bottom being with the trim. I'm going to place it on my head with the trim facing out. Right, so I'm going to put, it's right about here, I think. Okay, I want a nice big long triangle on my right side. Okay, we're going to gather up, and I just want the back to be touching the bottom of, or around the bottom of the headband. It doesn't matter, it's good if it rides up, it's fine, because we're covering that up. Let's get a little bit closer to my head on both sides, because I'm not going to do a standard turban type of flip up, because it would be too loosey-goosey at the top. So I'm working my hands up, trying to keep everything nice and tight. I'm taking the right hand under the left. Okay. All right. I'm going to go around. Don't worry if it's a little bit of a mess. We will fix that. Okay, so around. We want it to go around the bun, come back underneath of the adorned tail, and then we're going to go and tuck it in at the front. Now, if you're going to just be, you know, sitting around and doing nothing, no dancing, no fun, this should work, just holding it in place with the pressure. But pin right here, I will be putting a pin just to make sure this is not going anywhere. I'm pinning not to my head. That's not a good thing. I'm pinning it right to the back edge of the velvet headband and pushing back into my bun. That way you're protected. You're not going to be stabbing anybody. If you're hugging, you're not going to be stabbing. So that's very helpful. All right, now I'm going to just adjust this because I want it to be flatter. I don't want a lot of bulk around my ear. Okay, and I can adjust this to be super, let's see, figuring out which way it wants to go. Okay. All All right, now I will be adjusting this once I get the blue scarf on, but it helps to start now, getting it to lay appropriately. Okay. All right. There we go. Of course, I dropped my second scarf. Now, with this part, I also did the same thing as far as holding the scarf up by the triangle. I am going to put some pleats in it. Just random pleat it in my hand. Okay. Fold that back edge over, placing it on my head like so. Going underneath of my golden scarf, keeping it down on my forehead. So bring this down around, and we're just tucking this portion. We're going to bring it around the side. Now, this part is optional, of course, but I like to adjust pleats and get this to lay really nicely at the front. Okay. You definitely can leave it a little messier. It's completely cool and appropriate. All right. All right, now we have all of this, but don't worry. We are going to keep wrapping it around. I think it'll go around one more time. Let's see, make it nice and neat. Okay, make it nice and neat to go around one more time, bringing it back from the front. You don't want it all layered on top of one another. Tuck any short ends in just to keep it neat. Okay, so bring it all the way back around to the back. Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay. All right, tucking in. Move that. I've got a place to tuck it in right back here. That should hold well. There should be no need to pin that one. All right, now let's get this piece nice and neat. Adding the silk trim, the sari strip trim, does make this a little bit more stiff around the edges, gives a little bit more body, so definitely take a little bit more manhandling to get it into position. Now this piece here, since it's wanting to stick up, I'm going to find a pocket and stuff it in. Just roll it under and stuff it. And then what you've got, if I don't keep fiddling with it, is the total look. All right, if you want to pull this forward, you can pull it a little bit more forward onto your forehead. But yeah, girl with a pearl earring. Throw that behind. All right. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye now.